Oh, now that's interesting. Oh my god, look at that road though. Taking a special transport through that road? That sounds like hell. Is it wrong that I'm really tempted to do that? I guess we take a slight distraction from our Valentine event to do a special transport event. Let's do a special transport challenge. So we've got to drive north anyway to get to where we pick it up. And I believe they give you a full tank of gas and like rest you and everything like that before you head off, so I don't need to worry about stopping anywhere on the way. At the very least I can always just backtrack a bit and dip into that depot, but I don't think I'll bother. I've got to drive west from here at some point anyway. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. This is not what I should be doing right now, because, like, full disclosure, I'm kind of shattered today. I thought I was good to stream, and I've just been feeling like I've been flagging the whole time, which is why I was making a lot of mistakes earlier and crashing into more things than I normally do, which is saying something. So I should definitely not be about to take a 7-hour long, that's like a 20-odd minute delivery. 25 minutes probably, once you include the time at each end. Saving grace is that, well, we're limited to like 30k's anyway, because of overweight cargoes and special transport conditions. But it looks like a hell of a road. Like, so many squiggles. It's driving through the mountains between Greece and Albania. This should be interesting. Probably for all the wrong reasons. But I hope it's entertaining for everyone. Right, which gate is it? This one, right? Wait, am I even going to fit out the door with this cargo? That's going to be interesting. So we're doing what we really shouldn't. Oh, this is such a tight corner. We're doing what we should not be doing. Where do I park again? I've got to accept the cargo from the... Here we go, from here. So, I'm meant to be doing Valentine's deliveries, but because they weren't giving me what I wanted, now we're going to take a special transport delivery to Albania. It's going to take me a long time. I'm not even sure it's going to be very possible, looking at the way that I have to exit this depot is bad. Okay, they turned me around. Okay, they turned me around and having me face the gate. They recognize that this is ludicrous. They must have used a crane to get this onto the trailer in the first place. This road looks like it's going to be so much hell because it's just so many corners. We're driving through the mountains between Greece and Albania. It's gonna take me like 25 minutes, at least.
Turn left.
And that's assuming I don't fail it a bunch. Oh, we've got to get through the border crossing with this as well? Oh god. I mean, it should be possible, right? Physically, it should be physically possible. Because otherwise, it wouldn't be in the game, right? Surely they've playtested this. Right? Right? They've definitely tried this out themselves. They know that it's possible. Surely. I guess we find out. I'm nervous about going into third-person view because of how it's always tricky for me. Now, it still says 60. So I'm not limited to just like 30 or something. I can drive 60. That's interesting. Because previously I thought these were all like low speed deliveries. But it seems I'm allowed to do 60. Ooh, 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 and we're drifting. Alright, alright. We might be allowed to do 60. It might not be clever to do 60. We might go a little bit slower. We just fully skidded around that corner. Fantastic. So I'm nervous about the width of the border crossing lanes. But again, this should be possible, right? Ooh, we're speeding. Ooh, just as well it doesn't pull me up on that. I wonder if it's because I have fines disabled. Like, I wonder whether it would have fined me and that would have killed the job for me. Because you're not allowed to break the law while you're doing these deliveries, I thought. I figured that was pretty much the whole point, is that if you do something wrong, you fail. But maybe they're not as strict when you don't have fines actually enabled. This dude is trying to overtake me. No. Pay attention to the pilot vehicles. Get back there. No. No. Okay, whatever. Wow. Realistic AI. Am I right? Too impatient, just trying to barge through. Very realistic. This isn't wide enough, is it? I guess it must be. Just trust, I guess? Okay, I'm glad I didn't take the even wider one, though. Because there was the big box delivery, which was even wider. Okay, so do I stop here still? I guess I do. I thought that maybe that they would have done all the documentation for me, so then I didn't have to stop. So am I going to have to wait for my pilot vehicle as well? Probably. Or like the rear vehicle. I kind of want to just do this. Okay, he's through. Good. Because I failed a special transport before, I'm fairly sure, where the pilot vehicle got stuck in traffic or something. Like they got caught up giving way at an intersection or something, and I got told off for leaving them behind and had to restart. So, we want to avoid that. Struggle. See, we're not going to have to worry about what maximum speed we should be doing through some of these hill sections, because we are not going to be able to do much more than like 25 anyway. The hard part will be coming down the other side, I guess. So I guess this is like a special lane, perhaps? Though there was the thing for me to click on still, so I guess this is just the truck lane. I have to stop up here as well. Okay. Squeeze our way through. By the time I make the corner and stuff up here, the other vehicle should be through. What's with the dust on the ground? Why are we going this way? I'm just doing what I'm told. Yeah, our other vehicle is through. Good. I don't think I need to indicate, but I guess it wasn't obvious. We're turning right. Okay, we're through that particular nightmare. That's a good start. This is not what I should be spending my time on right now. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on my speed going down the hill. If I set my cruise to something like 50, it's going to break for me, is it? Can't remember. I don't think it breaks, I think it just doesn't do the gears. But we can still do really fast speeds in a lower gear sometimes. Just feathering the brake every now and then, just to stay around 50. Okay. I mean, on these straighter bits, then, yeah, maybe we can push it up towards 60. We can make it work. Just gotta be careful when there's any corners. We are definitely having to be a lot more locked in than normal. Ooh, a little bit of a twitch there. That's probably a little fast. And all because the delivery system didn't want to give me what I wanted. I guess we can go into... okay, no, skidding a bit. We can go into third person and view a little bit through here, so we can get a bit of a better view. I'm definitely going to stick to around 50. I'm not going to push up to 60. And I'm going to feel free to drive on the wrong side of the road as much as I damn well please. There's no way to stop the trailer being on the wrong side of the road at many points. Whoop, whoop, skid again. Oh, crap. Wave jet. Okay, we didn't damage the cargo, so it didn't, like, tell me off or anything, but we need to be more careful. I was just thinking that, hey, we can hold the skid and we can make this work. Maybe we don't try that. At least it was correctable. Yeah, a lot of beehives down there. Oh, and it's actually only 40 up here anyway now. I was about to say, instead of targeting 50, maybe we just target 40. And well, at this point we don't have a choice. We're just driving through Sarande, looks like. Oh, and also skidding a little bit there. Just any corner that's too tight. To do these sorts of deliveries, you really should be using the truck that has 3 sets of axles at the back. Fairly sure there is one. Most of the trucks have a chassis that have 3 axles at the back. We should be using that.
Turn right.
Because the problem, I believe, is that if we turn too tightly, we just lose traction entirely because of the weight of the trailer and how it twists our truck. We just completely lose traction. We're going to take this pretty wide. I think their sign is gonzo anyway. Oh no, we took it wide enough that they didn't lose their giveaway sign. You're welcome. Oh, because it rested me, it's almost nighttime. That's annoying. Oh, that's really annoying, because it was earlier in the day, I thought. Wasn't it? Sure, it was earlier in the day, and then they rested me, even though I didn't need it. And now it's almost sunset again. So the last half of this is going to be in darkness, which is a pain. Yeah, we've got 200 Ks to go. Slogging our way uphill. This is a hell of a way to get a cargo to Albania. Game making me work for it. What can I say? a sharp corner up here. Oh god, I just saw the road come into view up north. Oh no. Yeah, this is the coastal road, isn't it? I'm gonna have to go back into the cab, I think, for a lot of this. So at least this way I can see the back end of my trailer. Yeah, it's already trying to skid. Even at a lower speed, it's not the speed, it's the angle. I mean, it's a bit of both, but the speed makes the angle worse. Or makes it that I have less time to react. At least no one's trying to come the other way. Suck to be them. I hope not too many people are behind me. But, you know, you just gotta not even think about that. We're doing this because this cargo, for whatever reason, I don't know what this is. Well, it's a high pressure tank, but I don't know what it's used for or where it's going. But for whatever reason, it has been determined that we need to get this from one place to another. And that's got to be done somehow. Oh, look at that spaghetti. This has got to... Well, there's the jackknife. Ooh, trailer damage 1%. Uh-oh. Oh, I just saw the queue behind me. Tough. I'm doing a service. Why did I get trailer damage? I'm confused. I forget what the rules are around this. I guess so long as the cargo doesn't get damaged, then it doesn't matter. Okay, I need to take this slow and wide. But not too wide, because if you go too wide, then it's a real tight turn to come back in again. You've got to be smooth. You've got to go wide at the start. And I mean, it's basically racing lines, right? You've got to go wide at the start and then smooth through the corner. Because you want to minimize the amount of turning angle that you're applying. It really is just the same as doing racing lines. Except now we're going to be doing it in the darkness. So wet. And there's barriers on the side of the road, so I can't cut the corner that much. Oh, this is going to be a struggle just getting up this hill. Got to turn through. Don't bother about trying to stay in the lanes. I mean, the trailer is just not going to stay in the lane. It does not matter. Alright, let's just go back in the cab now, because we're not really seeing any scenery at this point. I wish I could check my high beams on. I guess I could. I'll just blind the driver in front. I don't think it'll penalize me for that, but it's fine. Real world scenario, you wouldn't be sticking your high beams on when you're following another vehicle. And we don't need to see the scenery, we just need to be able to see the road in front and worry about getting where we're going. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. I think maybe, no, my gearbox is I'm fairly sure it's the best one for heavy cargo anyway. I think. The chassis definitely could be better, and that's why we're skidding on a lot of the really tight corners. But otherwise, I think my truck's fairly well set up for this sort of thing. It's kind of an all-rounder, which means that it's not great at a specialist role like this. You should definitely have the extra axles. So it's gonna skid badly through here if I'm not careful. We have to go wide so that our trailer doesn't clip on the railing or anything. Now we can bring it back in. It would be stupid if they did ping me for like driving on the wrong side of the road or anything, because I don't think there's any way that you couldn't on some of these corners. 24, 23, oh no. Can we make it up the hill? Do we meet the minimum requirements? This is probably going to take even longer than I thought. It's probably going to take over half an hour now because it said, you know, 6 hours, 48 or whatever. It's basically 7 hours. But that's probably on the idea of, oh, but it's 60 k's through here. Yeah, there's no way in hell anyone's doing 60 k's an hour through here pulling this trailer. That's balmy. So, yeah, this is going to take a lot longer than originally expected. Not surprising. should know better. Another tight corner up here. We're not even halfway through this corner section, I feel. We've got so much still to come. Where's that policeman and what's he doing? You better not be in my way. Oh no, you're off. Yeah, okay. You're off the side of the road, that's good. We're just causing traffic jams. It's fine, it's fine. That's what this is all about. Sometimes you just cause traffic jams, but what's the alternative, right? This thing has to get to where it's going. The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. Or the one. So, suck it up back there. I feel at a certain point, though, I probably would... You'd be on radio contact with your vehicles and stuff as well, and you'd just kind of call in, okay, I'm going to pull over here and stop and let people go past. Just make the call, let the queue subside, let them get past, and then pick it up again. If nothing else, because I feel that at a certain point it's like, yeah, I'm going to pull over and let traffic pass because I need a break. Because, goddamn, this would be stressful if you were actually driving this load. Still climbing. I thought that maybe the first section was uphill and then the next section was downhill. We're still climbing. I guess the rest stop up there is probably at the crest or near to, and then the bit that I'm just starting to see come into view on the map now, that's probably the descent. So we've still got a little bit more uphill to go. We are struggling. And then it's not like the downhill's any easier because you've got to watch your speed. Keep it smooth if we can. There we go. Hell, I'm not even doing this for real life, and I feel that I could take a break right now. I do wish there was a bit more feedback in the controls. You do get vibrations in the game, but it's only generally if you're like running over rumble strips and stuff like that. You don't get just general feedback from things. So we're playing with an actual like, wheel and pedals would probably be quite good. Maybe you'd get a bit more of a feel for how things are responding. Like when it starts to skid, it's just it's a psychological feeling, like I don't actually get any feedback. I can just tell what it's doing. Okay, now we're leveling out? Question mark? Feels like this rest stop up here might be crest. Yeah, we're starting to go down again now. Okay. So now's where we have to start being mindful of the brake instead of just jamming down the accelerator. This is the point where it would be nice if I could see something as well. I put my cruise control around like 32. Will it stop the speed creeping up? It's like, not really. It's kind of applying engine braking, but kind of not. It's because it goes from 6th up to 8th. I would need it to be in 7, maybe? There we go. Okay, now if I put cruise on 30... will it just stay in 7th? I still need a brake for these corners, though. Oh, it's only 30 through here anyway. So if I go any faster, I'm going to crash into my front vehicle, and I'm not allowed to do that. You are not allowed to make contact with your guide vehicles. That's for damn sure. That means you've done something very wrong. I mean, just let gravity accelerate us. We just like tap the brake a little bit here and there, and then just let gravity do the work to get us back up to speed again. It's not a great way of driving, but it gives my accelerator finger a break, so there's that. I think you would be doing it as much manual as you could. And I'd just be like leaving it in 6th, potentially. Which I could actually do. Do I have it set up for this? Yeah, there we go. 6. We're just going to leave it in 6. In fact, maybe I should just leave it in 5 so I can't speed. Or makes it harder to speed anyway. Oh, we're up to 60 again now anyway. Okay. Yeah, I forgot that I did have it set that I can swap to just sequential instead of automatic. So just do basically some engine braking. Or control on our acceleration. Like, it can't run away too fast because it can't rev up that fast. 5th is even better for this. How fast can we go in 5th? Just the ratios mean that it can't really go much more than this, right? And that's fine. Just smoothly through here. And down to 40 again. Slight incline again now. Oh, 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 oh. No. Naughty truck. No skids. Skidder, no skidding. It's a shame that it's dark. I really wish that they didn't rest me again. That said, maybe it is just as well, because that meter is getting awfully high. There's got to be a certain point that they have to just not have deliveries go beyond a certain length, I guess, because otherwise you would have to sleep halfway. I just have to park this up at a hotel somewhere. Yeah, now we can start accelerating a bit more. Maybe we put it back in auto again now. Because we're climbing a little bit again now. As long as we keep it smooth through the corners, we should be good. Just gotta be mindful of if the wheels just start to get a little bit out of line. I mean, that's also where you don't want to be just free engine too much. Because if you're not putting the power through the wheels, they're not going to grip as much. They're more likely to just slide. Why am I in 10th? No, I should not be in 10th, just to be at 60. That's absurd. Maybe I should have left it in manual. Hour and 10. Okay, so like 5 minutes, I guess. We definitely want to pay attention. We don't want to lose it now. Okay, roundabout coming up. Slow down. Rumble strips.
Take the second exit.
Do a smooth... Ooh, shite. Thought I was doing a smooth... Crap. I thought I was doing a smooth corner. I guess I was not. Had to go more left. What am I getting hung up on now? What the hell? Stupid game. Like, what angle am I meant to take through here then? That makes no sense. What? What? Oh, I was getting caught all the way back there? I've just got to power through, I think. Yeah, I've just got to power through. It was getting caught, like the... Rip your sign. But I don't care. Like, the flat bits on the sides of the trailer were actually on the barrier because of how I'd gone through the roundabout. I don't know what other angle I was meant to take through there. Like, that's the sort of thing that I feel that they should have just removed their sign in advance and just let me drive straight over the roundabout. Because otherwise, I'm not sure what angle... Wait, there's traffic again? Okay... I'm not sure what other angle I was meant to take through that roundabout. I mean, this is kind of appropriate in some ways, that it's like 2 AM. I feel that this is the time of day that they would be doing these sorts of deliveries anyway. When we've been doing some late night driving in the past, when we've had to, like going to from hospital visits and stuff like that, that's when you see, like, when they're moving houses by trucks and stuff like that. Wait, what? What? Load checkpoint. What checkpoint do I have? Who drove away? I was right behind. It's the stupid guy behind me again, isn't it? How far back am I now? Okay, I'm not too far back. Where's the guy behind me? I don't see the guy behind me, so am I just gonna auto fail again because he got hung up at the roundabout or some shit? Is that what's happened here? Or is he back there and I just can't see him? I see flashing lights. Okay. Did he just get caught up at the roundabout or something? And I just didn't notice. Because I kind of expect them to just do their own thing, right? Like, they should be good. They should be good to do their thing. I've got enough to worry about with how I'm driving. The last thing I need is to worry about how they're driving as well. Alright, that's kind of on them. They have no excuse. Okay, well, I don't think I lost too much time on that. Okay, I can see him in my mirror again now. But what am I supposed to do? Just stop and wait indefinitely if he's got caught up on something? Because he should be able to do the speed limit perfectly fine, right? He should be able to do 60 through these corners, no sweat. Okay, I don't even know what I hit there. Presumably one of the bits on the side of the road. Don't pull into the lane, you stupid truck. Yeah. He was on the shoulder side, and then pulled into the lane to be closer to me. What the hell? Crazy drivers. Yeah, see, I'm already getting... my driver is already getting tired. I mean, I am too. Okay, so I no longer begrudge the fact that they made me sleep. Ooh, crap. Flora discovered. Floree? Can't remember how you do the E with the 2 dots above it. It's probably different in Albanian anyway, so... I guess that's the other thing, right? Is that if you've got fatigue simulation on, and if you do take a little bit too long, like, you want to be careful through these deliveries. Like, not going the full 60 just because you can, to play it safe, but if you take too long, yeah, my dude's in the red now. My arrest is imminent. I'm not allowed to drive when I'm overtired. And we've got less than an hour remaining. Now, admittedly, it's only 5 minutes until we get to our destination, hopefully. So there's that. But it will actually take us longer. Especially when I have to... Wait, what? What's going on now? I don't know what the hell happened there. It just didn't want to turn. What? Okay. I'm not sure what happened there. I guess maybe when I tried to turn the rear corner of the trailer, might have caught on a barrier. That's the only thing I could think of, but I didn't think I was that close to the right. I was centerline, I thought, when I made my turn. Who knows? I will be glad when I am finished with this delivery. Why did I think this was a good idea? No, I didn't. I didn't think this was a good idea. I knew this was a bad idea. Let's be clear on that. I knew this was a bad idea. We're just making it work anyway. We just didn't get the right delivery options to be able to take an actual Valentine gift delivery to anywhere that I wanted to go. Wait. Sorry, where am I going? You want me to go in here. There's concrete there. I've got to go as wide as I can with my truck. Oh, and the trailer's getting caught up again, I bet. Stupid bloody thing. I'm just gonna brute force and ignorance until it skids its way. What the hell is happening? Yeah, it's because of the rear of the trailer, is it? Is this doable? And then I'm gonna run out of time on my sleeping because we are as wide as we can be. We are drifting around. Okay, we just made that corner. And we've just got to go straight through the middle of here. I think it's just at the end of the trailer keeps getting caught on things. So I'm worried about going wide in order to make the corners without the inside line of the trailer hitting something, and instead the rear corner of the trailer knocks into something else. Alright. Just ease it forward. There we go, until we get told. Whoa. Done. Oh, now we get the lovely smooth jazz. Yes. That was exhausting. That was not what I needed right now.